Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back to Vibrant Vibes, y'all. Today we have Taylor. Taylor made tattoo.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi.
Okay, let's get to it. I don't ever start. That's why.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
So how many years you been doing tattooing?
I've been tattooing. I started my apprenticeship September of 2022, and then I did my first on-skin tattoo that wasn't me in January of 2023. So it's been like 3 years, going on 4.
You've been doing 3 years like by yourself?
No. I started my apprenticeship at Detroit InkSpot. We were on 6 Mile and Evergreen then.
Okay.
So my direct mentor her name is Lori Lady L Tats on Instagram. That's my girl.
Mm-hmm.
She taught me, and then everybody else at the shop that works there too. So Jason is the owner, Jason Phillips. And then there's Candy Coated, LV Tattoos, Fox Ink, and then Motown. So those are the tattoos. They all, tattoo artists, they all taught me a little bit of something. I pick and choose, between them. I was pretty much like, I don't like saying shop bitch, but can I cuss? but and I wasn't. Don't get me wrong. They treated me with nothing but like respect and wanted me to like learn, but. That was pretty much my thing. Like, it's like an internship. You don't get paid. I ain't pay them to teach me.
Right.
I just did everything that I could around the shop. So it was like a welfare trade. And I ended up just staying there.
So now you work at the shop?
Now I work at the shop.
Oh, that's cool. And now you take on like your own clientele and everything?
Yep. They let me take walk-ins and things. So I kind of technically, like, they call it a graduation, but there's no like ceremony or anything. I graduated like, what's the year? It's 2025. Like somewhere around late 2024.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was 2 years. My whole apprenticeship was 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What got you into tattooing?
I always liked it when I was younger. I've always drew and painted. When I was in high school and middle school, I started drawing because I was doing, Monster High dolls. I know them.
Yes.
I made my own Monster High dolls. Not like make the dolls, but I used to draw like my own OC characters. So I would do that, Adventure Time, and then I just started drawing and painting. So I started watching like Ink Master and stuff like that, and Black Ink Crew, and I was like, I could do that one day. And I never really thought about it, took it seriously. Growing up, I never really had like a full plan when it came to my life. And the year my grandma died, I was just like, fuck it, let's try it, let's see. And I got my first apprenticeship, and I asked God, I was like, if I could be a tattoo artist, you want me to do that? Let me get taught by a woman and let her be a black woman. And the first tattoo shop I went to, that's what I got. Yeah.
That was more than meant to be though.
Yeah, for sure. It was solidified. So I've been going hard ever since. We're trying my best.
I definitely have seen your work. You doing some shit.
Thank you. I try. It's hard because it's like I'm in Detroit and everybody like that regular prayer hands and
the
basics, and I want to do some girly stuff.
Different.
Illustrations and Ninja Turtles. I don't know, cartoons, anything. Anything is cool. You give me an idea. I just want to draw it out.
Okay. Well, I'm a baby. I only have one.
Okay.
So
you're not a virgin. I love babies too, though.
I was a virgin for a long time. My friends were judging me, and then I just popped up with, and they were like, "No, you didn't." And they smacked me. I'm like, "Yes, for real." And they were shocked.
It's pretty though.
Thank you.
Because like pieces.
My brother, my sister, and my mom all have the other ones.
Oh, okay. That's cute. I like that.
Thank you. And then you see her. She's like,
you tatted up. I saw that coming in the door. Yeah. You do like traditional.
Yep.
See, I need you to come to me. I like traditional.
Okay. I actually want to get my leg sleeve done. So.
Okay, bet. See, now you know me. You ain't gotta go nowhere else.
Hey.
Shit, I've never had a girl tattoo artist.
Oh yeah, and I'm gentle with my hands.
Okay.
Oh, you're gentle? That's the key word.
That's the key thing. A lot of people, you get a lot of tattoo artists, especially men.
Heavy-handed.
Digging. I don't do that. We don't.
I'm not gonna feel a thing.
And you gonna feel it. I ain't gonna say it's a miracle now.
Okay.
You still get tattooed. You still get tattooed for sure, but I'll try to be as gentle as I can.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you said you work out in Detroit.
Yeah,
Okay.
Detroit InkSpot. Well, now we used to be on 6 Mile Evergreen. Now we just moved shops. The owner, Jason, he owns his own building now. So now we are still on 6 Mile, kind of closer to Greenfield in between Rutherford and Prevost. So the building, to distinguish it, is a Domino's in between. In between, we are in between a Domino's and a Tyler Time, so like a Tyler place. The building looked kind of like, when people pull up, they be like, what is this? Because we don't have a sign out yet.
I understand.
But, you know, still making it. It's still, we've been in business for 10 years.
Okay.
Best shop in Detroit. If you look up tattoo shop when you're in Detroit, we the first ones to come up. So, we that deal. We that deal, for sure. And it's mostly women that work there.
I really like
That's
that too.
the difference apart. The only men there are just the owner and then LB. That's it. Everybody else is women.
That's dope.
Yeah. It's real cool. Real cool. I like it a lot.
Don't give me an itch.
Once you get tattooed, everybody always ready to come back.
So you mentioned traditional, which is what I have. Is that your favorite kind of tattoo style, or what would you say would be like your favorite kind?
I'll say that's one of my favorites because I like bold things. Traditional is very like bold lines, bold shading. It's very American. You know, that's something that's traditional here to us.
Right.
You look at me though, like I got a lot of like damn near Japanese stuff. I like that stuff. I pretty much like everything. I like everything. My own style though is like illustration. So you go on my page, you see more like the stuff that I like to do, like fairies and mermaids, stuff like that. You know, little hearts. You give me an idea or you send me a reference. I'd rather you send me a reference, an idea, and I'm gonna redraw it. We never gonna do no copy and paste. That's what I don't like. You gotta be true artistry. A lot of people think that tattooing is just copy and paste, especially with like it being in now. Like everybody thinks it's supposed to be quick. You know, you get those Instagram reels where it look like, oh, they zooming.
It's not really that
It's
fast.
not that fast. You be prepared to be in there for an hour or more. Even if you get in the smallest things, you still got to be in there for an hour. The thing that takes the longest is placing your tattoo.
Right.
You know,
Make sure it's in the right
making
spot.
sure it's in the right spot, the right size. You could come in there and be like, oh, I don't like it, or I don't like it. And some people would be feeling bad, like that they don't like the placement over and over again. But that's my job. We're gonna make this
It's gonna be on your
comfortable.
body
It's
for
your
life,
body.
you
It's
know?
not mine. It's your body. It's not mine. Do you want it on there or not? You don't like that? Okay, we're gonna try again. You might be pissing me off after a minute, but we still gonna keep on doing this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, what's like, how long you say you've been working at that shop?
At that shop, I've been there since I started, so it's been 3 years now, going on 4.
Do you plan on staying there and working there, or would you ever want to open up like your own shop or do like your own thing?
Coming in, I did want my own shop. After watching and observing, I'm good on that. It's a lot of managing other people and then buying supplies. Jason doesn't get all the supplies, but he pretty much gets a lot of the foundational stuff. It's a lot of stuff that goes in between tattooing. It's just like going to the doctor's office. Gloves, razors, dental tape, sanitation wise. It's a lot of things. He provides a lot of those things. I'm good. The building in itself, he got, that's a lot of, he holds it down. It's a lot of responsibility, and I can see that just looking out. I love where I work. I love who I work with. I don't see myself moving anytime soon.
Okay.
Especially since we just moved to that new location. I feel like it's gonna get hyped real quick. Our building is beautiful. Y'all gotta come see it. Your mom, she could probably vouch. It's beautiful, and we still not done building it up. However, I do like traveling and tattooing. My mentor, Lori, Lady L, she owns Ladies of Ink tattoo touring. So basically, she take all black women tattoo artists around the country, and we go around the country and tattoo in conventions.
That's so
I just went on my
That's
first one in
cool.
Chicago like a month or 2 ago. Yeah, it's cool. It's really sweet. All
That's
black
so
women,
dope.
and we just like meet up, and they from everywhere: Houston, Atlanta, LA, Detroit.
That's
And we
sweet.
all just come together.
I
It's
love
sweet.
that.
That's
We
that's
love
what
to
I like.
see it. We love
Yeah,
to see
right.
that.
You love to see it. You love to see it. So that's what I want to do. I'm cool with like coming in and out of shops. I don't necessarily have like a 2-year plan even. I just want to be where I'm be. As long as I'm doing my art and I'm making a little money off of it, I'm cool.
Have you, because you mentioned conventions, was that your first one that you've been a part of? Or?
That was my first one that I worked at, yeah.
Okay.
Now I have been to 2 other ones with them. The first one that I went to was in Texas, Houston. That was when I was an apprentice, and I was Lori's apprentice, and she wanted me to see, like, you know, how the ropes work on the road and what you do and how you do it. And it's like a 3-day thing, Friday through Saturday. Friday can be like the least active day. Saturday can be the most crazy day.
There.
Yeah, everybody there. You know, it's boo-boo. And it's like the least amount of money you making for one tattoo, no matter if it's the size of a dot, it's $100, period. Because I'm bringing all my equipment with me and, you know, doing that. So yeah, it was my first time going to go see. And then I went to another one. Where did we go? Atlanta, just to see how that one went before I packed my stuff up and did one myself. You know, it take money to make money. So
of course.
had to like pay for the booth and then stay, you know, parking and stuff like that. But it ended up being a great investment. I can't wait to do it again. Just gotta prepare.
How much do the booths usually be?
For Chicago, for Chicago, it was only $300 for the booth for the weekend.
Okay.
So pretty much like $100 a day.
Okay.
But you know, you as long as you advertising yourself and, you know,
you gonna make that money back.
You gonna make it back.
Quick.
Yeah, at least you should make your booth rent back.
Definitely.
At least. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. Period.
Yeah, me too.
That's pretty cool.
It's a cool. I tell people I feel like a rock star. I feel like a rock star without having to tour for real. I get to do, you know, not come and go as I please, but pretty much come and go as I please. You know,
that's super dope.
Get my own clients when I want to. I take walk-ins at the shops. I try to be there every day because I am the baby of the shop. So, you know, kind of granddad myself in, or I gotta, you know, crawl before you walk. But it's sweet. It's sweet. It's the best job I ever had. I don't ever want to quit for real. I'm glad that I'm lucky enough to be able to have the talent to do it. So
Definitely.
That's sweet.
That's really cool.
Thank you.
You gotta find what you love.
Yeah, for sure. That's what you definitely gotta do. Life is hard, so you gotta find something that you really care about. I work too. I work in a school, so.
What you do in the school?
Girl, I'm a fake teacher, so I'm a paraprofessional. Y'all know what that is?
Yes.
Yeah, that's me. So I'm last year I was an interventionist, so I had a better job last year. But I've been working as long as I've been tattooing. I've been in education, so I've been going to school in the morning and tattooing in the evening. Smart. And that's how tiresome.
I know. Well, what age are you applying for?
Right now I was with kindergarten. This year I was with kindergarten. The past 2 years I was with K through 12. Yep. So I saw everybody.
I understand.
Yeah.
I'm a daycare teacher, so I can't imagine a part.
I started at a Montessori, so I really know what you mean. Yes.
Oh, God. I feel like they're a little bit more strict than an actual daycare. So
yeah. Tired. I had to get. I was doing summer school this year, and I was like, no, I need a break. I need a break. I'll just tattoo for the rest of the summer until, because I cannot.
You gotta have that break.
You gotta have a break. You can't doing all that. It's a lot of energy interaction. Even with tattooing, like if I'm not having a good day, if I feel like I'm not having a good day, I'll tell whoever is on my book that day, like, listen, we're gonna reschedule because I don't want my energy going into it.
And a lot of people do appreciate that.
I hope so.
Because my friend, she does nails, and she says the same thing. She's like, if you have bad energy, don't come. Like, please don't. Don't bring that over here. I'm not about to rub mine on you. Like, just leave it at the door. And
I feel the same way. Because you don't even understand that your skin is tensing. And that's breaking me down from working, you know. So it's a lot of, like, technicalities when it comes to tattooing. I have to have one hand to stretch it out. And it's a lot. So when your skin is tense or you breaking out or something, what we going to do? What we going to do? I'll see you next time. We'll reschedule.
Nah, for real. You got it.
What's the longest session that you've done?
Like 3 hours, maybe 4.
I think it's like Angela said that too. Yeah,
3 or 4. I got smaller hands, like baby hands, so I tend to break up, especially if it's like big pieces. Now, mind you, I haven't really done like no big piece yet.
Okay.
People are still kind of like, I don't want to say they're nervous. I just haven't booked a big piece so far. I want to. I have done like a big memorial pieces, but they still weren't like take up all my day type pieces. They were just like 3 to 4. And then one was like super detailed, but 3 to 4. And my hands, they cramp up easily, so I do like to break them up into session if I feel like it's gonna be more than that.
Do you like to do color tattoos for real or not? Or do you like? I see you do like a lot of red ink too.
Yeah.
You're not vibing with red ink?
Everybody love red ink, and I'm, you know, me too. Shoot, that's what I started off with. But honestly and truthfully, black ink is my favorite because it go in there the first time. Every other color, it should go in there the first time. Right. Everybody's skin is different. I have to play with hues, and you know, you really got to know your color wheel. And I still don't know it all the way. It's the difference between like if Ashley wanted something in a color between if you want to say that don't mean you can't get color. Yes, it just mean I have to make sure that your color is gonna stand out better than hers. You know what I'm saying? Right, exactly. So like brighter reds, to calmer reds, and like that. So it's not that I don't like it. I want to delve into it more. It's just practice. Even though I'm already graduated, I'm still practicing. Right. Yeah. Fake skins. All that jazz.
It'll be worth it. It's gonna be dope as hell.
Yep. Yeah. And that's because it's on somebody's skin forever. And sometimes it'll be like I think something is shitty. It's been times where I done had like a couple lines where I'll be like, "Ooh, that is the ugliest shit I ever did," and they love it. They love it. I mean, I'll be like, yeah, in my head, I'm like, ugh. And they be like, this is wow. And I'm like, okay, great, wonderful. I'm glad you like it because I'm mad about it. But I never told them. Okay. Never told them. Like, of course. You know, never. You can't do that. You can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that at all. No.
I'm trying to think. What advice would you give, I don't know, to anyone who's in your field or in your journey?
Excuse me, that's kind of hard too. But we have like 2 apprentices at the shop now, and I always think it's so funny like watching them because I feel like I'm just a couple steps ahead, and not even like sometimes I still feel like I'm in that same boat with them. But I just have to say you gotta be consistent, and you gotta keep your head in the game. It can be hard because especially if you do get a real apprenticeship and you in a shop, and everybody's apprenticeship is different. My mentors didn't ask me to pay. Somebody might ask you to pay. Right. Don't pay. Don't pay. Key rule. You know, and I mean, but you know, you might get some guidance from that, but I don't think if somebody wants you to pay, I just feel like they're just being a dickhead, you know, and they just want to be what's that word when you want to keep all that information to yourself? What is that?
Confidential.
Pretty much, yeah, confidential or
greedy.
Yeah, greedy. I can't think of a word. Not like a clout chaser or anything, but something in that realm what the young kids be saying. But you know,
wait, how old are you?
26.
Girl, I'm older than you. You know, like young kids. Like what the heck?
But listen, wait. So how old are you? If you know,
I'm 27.
Okay, you said that.
That's what I'm saying. Like you said, young kids.
Actually. 27.
Okay, see, y'all said that like y'all was like in y'all 30s.
Like we not young. Like we're all young still. Technically.
Yeah, that's yeah. Like, but you know what I mean. Yeah. A little. Sometimes I get clients now that's like 16 and 15. I'm not tattooing them without parental. You know, their parent has to be there. But like for instance, I had a 15-year-old and his mom was there, and I was playing like this DJ said it was like an R&B mix, like late 90s, early 90s songs, early 2000s, vibing. Me and her going, and I was looking at him. I said, "You don't know none of these songs?" He was like, "No." I'm like, "Wow."
That's so, me. I be vibing.
Yeah, you be vibing. So yeah, but yeah, I back to your original question. It really just stay consistent. Yeah, stay consistent and show that you want to be there. It's not gonna be easy. It's not easy. You gotta draw. You have to know how to draw. Let's start there. At least something. At least a rose, an eye. You gotta know how to draw. people think that, like, especially now, you know, you can copy and paste, but that is not true art. And nothing is original.
Right.
Nothing is original. There's too many people on this earth. It's too much art in this earth for anything to be original. However, I can take bits and pieces. I can take this Sally and that pumpkin, make a pumpkin salad. You know what I mean? Right. So it's just be consistent, be original, and try your best. If you feel like this too hard for me, then let it go. And don't be fucking up on people's skin. Because it's people out here that's really messing people up for $50. And that's so horrible. It's terrible. It's shaky lines. And, yeah, go find something else to do. Don't buy your tattoo machine off Amazon, please.
What is the craziest tattoo you've probably ever done? Or placement wise?
Placement wise? It's always be like the booties. I always do like, it's always some girl getting somebody's name on them. I haven't done nothing crazy too much yet. Like, it's always girls' names. Those are pretty much it. Now, the craziest one I have seen is a pizza pussy. Huh? Like a slice of pizza.
On the pussy?
But the pepperoni, like, it was the shape of a pussy. And it was dripping. It's sweet, though.
Was that on a man or a woman?
My friend, she's a woman, but she's a gay woman, so you know. It's one of her favorites. Pizza pussy.
I couldn't imagine. What the fuck? Is it on her arm?
Yup. I know the tattoo industry is so like kind of small. I don't know the person personally. I do know the person. Y'all remember that show, How Far Is Tattoo Far?
Yes.
You remember that?
Yes, I remember that. It was on MTV, right?
Yes, it was on MTV. Like, so say like me and you went on there and you picked my tattoo and I picked your tattoo. Yes. We went see to the end.
And usually be people that be mad at each other or something. And beefing.
So I knew the one episode where it was the two ex-girlfriends and the one put the octopus with the pussy on.
Yes, I remember that.
The other girl put the trash can next to her. I know the girl who had the trash can.
Oh!
Yes. She got it covered up, but
I would hope so.
And she was a tattoo artist. So it ended up being okay, but you know. Yeah, the tattoo industry is like, it's not small. It's small because I'm in it now, and I met people like you know, people in the Chicago like Ryan and them. He is so fire.
I can imagine on TV he's already fine, but
oh my god, person, I was like, oh wow. I
gotta show you him actually, because I don't think you know who that is.
Oh, you got
Ryan Henry.
He is so fire.
Black in Chicago. Oh, that is very fine man.
He is a very fine man. And I see, you know, I think I've seen Vagina Slayer before.
Yeah. Oh, how does he look in person?
He cool. He ain't Ryan Henry. He cool though, you know. But yeah, just seeing them, I ain't never, you know, they don't know me from Adam.
Exactly.
But I've seen them, and I've seen them like just going around places. Like my mentor, Lori, she's very well known in the tattoo industry. So I really just like I looked all the way out when it came to my apprenticeship, and I didn't have to look for one. I really went to the first spot, and that was it. But I had been going there. I went to Detroit Mercy for like school.
Okay.
And every Wednesday they had a $10 piercing special. It's not $10 no more. It's $20, $25 on
okay, that still ain't bad.
Yeah, it's not bad, but you know, economy. But it used to be $10, and I would go every Wednesday, and I would go get a piercing. So that was the only reason why I went up to that tattoo shop, because I was comfortable there.
Do you know how to do piercings too, or only tattoos? Okay.
Only tattoos. I thought about it. I like my nails though. I like to keep my nails long, so. It's touch and go. We'll see how far that goes though. Everything is take money to make money. You know? Of course. You gotta buy all that. Those are all disposable things. I can't keep using the same needles.
Of course. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a good time though.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Do you have any other questions?
I'm trying to think.
I feel like we covered a lot of what we asked Angelo. So we just had a male tattoo artist on here the other night.
Oh yeah.
Neurotic Ink.
I think I heard of that.
It's over this way.
I think I
Is
heard
that Garden City or West Lane? He said.
Cherry Hill, Wayne. So right over here, I'd say probably West Lane.
Did you ask him about like the difference? I don't know too much about the gender difference though. I'm still fresh into it. I do know that there is a racial difference, and sometimes there can be a lot of racism and like with the conventions and stuff. Like I haven't been through it myself, but like watching my mentors and listening to them and their stories, they've been doing this a long time. I'm just now getting here. They tell me like, you know, it's different for it's harder for the black tattooers and or other tattooers to come into a white space.
Oh, I understand.
You know, there's always that, but I can't say that I felt any prejudices when I was there. You know, met the owner of the convention space, so he was cool, but you never know, you know.
True, you never know at this point.
And I got lucked out working at like mostly women being around me, so
that's always comforting.
It's so comforting. It's so comforting. That was my biggest thing. That's why I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be one for real, because like, if I had to get taught by a man, I ain't never really been all that comfortable with men. I'm cute. Now, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but for real, you know, people
they always trying to
yeah, they literally always, and it don't matter how old you are. So I was really just like, I want a woman, and I want to be focused. So that's what I got, and I've been working with women ever since then. So, and then the dudes that I do work with, they treat me like a sister.
That's
you know, they look out for me. So it's cool. I love it.
How many tattoos do you have?
Dang, I gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15?
What's the one on your hand?
This one, this is a
there's a couple.
Yeah, this one is Nazar. Oh, 20. This is an eye, evil eye. I did that on myself. That was a stick and poke tattoo. This was before I decided I wanted to be a tattoo artist. Okay. And I just had some needles in the house and some ink, and I literally just did this.
Oh my god.
And I did that with this one too. This is like a half circle on my finger. My other friend has the other side. Aw. 13, birthday.
Nice.
Did you know 13 was the Ku Klux Klan thing too? I did not know that.
No.
Yeah. It's like a Pride Boys thing. Jesus. I had got it tattooed, and my my friend coworker V, he was like, you know, that's the Pride Boys thing. I said, you watched me put it on my finger,
so you knew that before you even.
You knew it, and he was like, sorry, light skin. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. That's fine. I got Amen right here. I did that. I gotta go over that.
That's nice though. It's tiny, but it's like it's perfect.
Thank you. The problem is I'm left-handed, so everything on this side I did not do, and I decided that this was gonna be my sleeve before I wanted to be a tattoo artist. Okay. So I'm still trying to fill this out, and I can't fill it out because I'm left-handed. Oh. Yeah.
So you do majority of all your own tattoos? No.
All the ones over here, I couldn't touch, but like I did this one on my leg. This is like one of the first big ones I did, and then I did one like some words down here. The words. I got this done in Atlanta. A lot of my tattoos have been free though.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, because I work at a tattoo shop, or you know, been around. But I always tip.
Of course,
if they don't make me pay, then I'll just tip. So most of everything went like $80 or so.
That's nice.
Yeah, I got plans though. I got plans.
Period.
Yeah, I'm excited. This was my newest one. I just got this one on Saturday. That's my little sister's name, Kaylani. Oh, yeah, it's in her hand right now. I had the apprentice do that.
That's really pretty.
It was like full circle. The apprentice was tattooing me, and she was shaking. And I was like, "Girl, calm down.
You got this. Come
on.
It's
just me." But it was like just 6 months ago. I was the same way. So it's literally all about consistency.
Yeah, that's dope.
Do you want it bad enough? And you can't let like I said, rockstar lifestyle. You can't really let like all the fun parts of it dwell you back from actually working, because we can like have fun with our clients or go out later at night. You could be working all times of the night. Yeah. But you gotta be correct about it, I guess. Yeah. Have a little bit of discipline.
Right. Definitely. That's super dope. I'm glad I messaged you.
I'm glad you messaged me too. I was looking like, huh?
Because when I said it's in my friend's basement, she's like, I know her face. I was like,
I said, let me go check because I just be signing up for shit. And I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
Well, thank you for coming on.
No problem. Thank you for having me. This is so much fun. I think
you,
it's so
guys.
cute. It's so cute. Y'all whole
Thank
setup
you.
is cute.
Thank you.
Yeah, edit and make it look cute because I show look crazy.
Girl, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes we look crazy and it is what it is.
But y'all should come next time y'all come and get a tattoo from me. I'll give y'all a little discount for having me on the show. That'd be cool.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm thinking about it right now.
Heck yeah.
I'm getting excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot, you had y'all little people. What? Y'all people, they can have with like a little, you know how they be doing the discount.
A
codes
discount
and
with
shit?
our, yeah, we got a discount code. That'd be so cool.
That'd be
Figure
sweet.
that
For sure. We could do that for sure.
All right.
I'm down for the get down. I'm down for all promo. I'm still new to it, not true. Well, true to it, kind of new to it. You know.
Hey, that's
Get
okay.
me out there. That's all.
Hey, well, we spread it. We spread it, and we know everybody, so we are gonna make sure it happens.
Yeah, please, thanks. Yes, I enjoy. It's so much fun. Thank y'all for having me. This is real cool. And the blankets. That was clutch because I be cold.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on. Like, subscribe,
Yes.
and follow. Well,
Thank
thank you for coming on.
No problem.
Appreciate
Thank you.
Yes.
Cool.
Peace out, everyone.